Chapter 10 Virus and Antivirus Learning Objectives Introduction Malware and Viruses Cybercrime Hacking Preventing Infection Introduction In previous class, we have read about computer safety and security. Now we will know about various types of malwares and viruses. We know that the purpose of a computer is to process data in some way to create information, and the goal of computer security is to protect this process. In computer security, a threat is a possible danger that might exploit a vulnerability to breach security and thus cause possible harm. Let us read and find out about each of those categories one by one. 1. Malicious code, malware and viruses. 2. Criminal act. 3. Cyber terrorism, malware and viruses. The term malware describes viruses, worms, Trojan horse, attack applets, and attack scripts. These virulent programs represent the most common threat to your information. A virus is a parasitic program that infects another legitimate program, which is sometimes called host. To infect the host program, the virus modifies the host to store a copy of the virus. Many viruses are programmed to do harm once they infect the victim system. Types of viruses. Depending on your source of information, different types of viruses may be described in different ways. Some of the viruses are given below. 1. Bimodal, bipartite viruses. This type of virus can harm both files and the boot sector of disk. 2. Boot sector virus. This type of virus is one of the most hostile type of virus. A boot sector virus infects the boot sector of a hard disk or floppy disk. 3. Cluster virus. This type of virus makes changes to a disk file system. If any program is run from the infected disk, the program causes the virus to run as well. This technique creates the illusion that the virus has infected every program on the disk. 4. Email virus. This type of virus can be transmitted via email messages sent across private networks or the internet. Some email viruses are transmitted as an infected attachment, a document file or program that is attached to the message. This type of virus is run when the victim opens the file that is attached to the message. 5. File infecting viruses. This type of virus infects program files on a disk such as .exe or .com files. When an infected program is launched, the virus's code is also executed. 6. Macrovirus. A macrovirus is designed to infect a specific type of document file, such as Microsoft Word or Excel files. These documents can include macros, which are small programs that execute commands. A macrovirus, disguised as a macro, is embedded in a document file and can do various levels of damage to data, from corrupting documents to deleting data. 7. Polymorphic or self-changing viruses. These viruses can change itself each time they are copied, making them difficult to isolate. Trojan horses. A Trojan is a malicious program that appears to be friendly. For example, some Trojan horses appears to be games because Trojan horses do not make duplicate of themselves on the victim's disk. They are not technically viruses. Trojan horses are often used by hackers to create a backdoor to an infected system as described earlier. 9. Worms. A worm is a program whose purpose is to duplicate itself. An effective worm will fill entire disk with copies of itself and will take up as much as space possible in the host system's memory. Many worms are designed to spread to other computers. An entire LAN or corporate email system can become totally clogged with copies of a worm, rendering it useless. Worms are commonly spread over the internet, delay, chat, or IRC channels. Cybercrime. Computer crime is aimed at stealing the compute, damaging information, or stealing information. The computer may have been used in the commission of a crime, or it may be the target. Net crime is criminal exploitation of the internet. We can define cyber crimes as offenses that are committed against individuals or groups of individuals with a criminal motive to intentionally harm the reputation of the victim or cause physical or mental harm to the victim directly or indirectly. Using modern telecommunication networks such as internet or chat rooms, emails, notice boards and groups and mobile phones, SMS or MMS, such crimes may threaten a nation's security and financial health. Issues surrounding these types of crimes have become high profile, particularly those surrounding cracking, copyright infringement, child pornography, and child grooming. There are also problems of privacy when confidential information is lost or intercepted, lawfully or otherwise. Hacking. A hacker is someone who seeks and exploits weakness in computer systems or computer networks. Hackers may be motivated by a multitude of reasons such as profit, protest, challenge, or enjoyment. Whatever a hacker does is called hacking. Hacking may refer to a computer hacking, including the following types of activities. Hacker programmer subculture. Activity within the computer programmer subculture. Hacker computer security, to access computer networks legally or otherwise. Phone hacking, the practice of intercepting telephone calls or voicemail messages without the consent of the phone's owner. Illegal taxi cab operation. Common hacking methods. Hackers use a variety of methods to break into computer systems. These methods fall into three broad categories. Sniffing. The term sniffing refers to finding a user's password. There are three ways to sniff a password: password sharing, password guessing, and a password capture. Password sharing is the most common and occurs when a victim simply discloses his or her password to a hacker. Passwords are shared out of simple ignorance when victims do not realize that the password might be used against their wishes in ways they would never intend. Password guessing. It is done exactly as the term implies. A hacker tries to guess a user's password and keeps trying until he or she gets it right. Users can safeguard against password guessing by using complex passwords. Password capture. In password capture, a password is obtained by some type of malware program and forwarded to the hacker. Passwords may be captured electronically if they are sent as text that is not encrypted. Spoofing. Hackers may alter an email header to make it appear that a request for information originated from an other address. This is called spoofing. Cyber terrorism. Cyber warfare and cyber terrorism are new forms of warfare. They attack the critical information infrastructure of the nation. The conventional goal in the case of cyber terrorism is to harm or control key computer systems or digital controls. It is done to accomplish an indirect aim such as disrupt a power grid or telecommunications. Preventing infection. Safeguarding a computer system against viruses is not difficult if you have a little knowledge and some utility software. Some popular antivirus programs include 1. McAfee Virus Scan. McAfee Virus Scan is an antivirus program created and maintained by Intel Security. It develops a virus scan enterprise for use in cooperative environments. Features. It includes, amongst other things, an access file scanner or McAfee OS, inbound and outbound firewall protection, spyware protection, daily definition updates, McAfee X-ray rootkit detection, displays a safety rating for websites based on tests for evidence of spam, malware and phishing, monitors a computer for activity that may be caused by virus infection or hacker activity or discontinued. See below. 2. Norton Antivirus. Norton Antivirus, developed and distributed by Cemented Corporation, provides malware prevention and removal during a subscription period. It uses signature and heuristics to identify viruses. Other features include email spam filtering and phishing protection. Norton Antivirus runs on Microsoft Windows and Mac OS X. Windows 7 support in development for versions 2006 through 2008. Version 2009 has Windows 7 supported update already. Versions 2010, 2011, and 2012 all natively support Windows 7 without needing an update. Version 12 is the only version fully compatible with Mac OS X Lion. Virex is the name of a product that is powerful disinfectant and cleaner. The product complies with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration or OSHA standards for bloodborne pathogens. It has a wide range of disinfectant abilities and is used in places such as schools, nursing homes, hotels, and hospitals. 4. PC-Cylin Internet Security by Trend Microsystems provides several tools to help you fight against online attacks. PC-Cylin can steal or hide your computer, protect your email, and block viruses. PC-Cylin does not have complex controls that more powerful